Live, where we dive into the most important topics in order to make your business successful. So, today I have another really important topic, and it's something that will be very relatable to a lot of you. It's regarding the business banking for small and medium sized entrepreneurs in the UAE. So, my name is Nooren Khan. I'm an assistant team leader here at Vanguard, and I will be indulging into what the scenario is in this industry for SMEs. So, first of all, the question stands, what are SMEs? SMEs are classified by the number of employees in the UAE. So, if you're having up to 10 employees, your business is classified as a micro enterprise. 10 to 49 employees is classified as a small enterprise, and 50 to 249 employees is classified as a medium enterprise. So it's really important to see where your business stands in the classifications to make sure that you are definitely targeting your unique needs in the market. So a lot of you might be wondering, what exactly are the solutions tailored for SMEs? Because as we all understand, SMEs require a bunch of support in order to make sure that their banking is crystal clear. So the first thing that banks provide is accounts designed specifically for SMEs. So let's talk about this. A lot of people are wondering what type of accounts can an SME go for. So an SME has the options to go for lower minimum balance accounts. Everyone knows that in the UAE there is a requirement for a minimum average balance or actually a minimum balance in the business bank account. A lot of the banks nowadays are offering lower and lower minimum balance requirements to make sure that their products are accessible to SME owners. So one of the best examples that I can give you is ENBD has an account classification known as Business First. This has the lowest category of minimum balance in the whole of ENBD business banking and is one of the best top solutions to SME owners. Now, the second I would say remedy that is given to SMEs is working capital management. So a lot of the people that don't know what working capital basically means the day-to-day expenses that a business has to incur in order to move forward. So let's say, for example, everything leading from petty cash to operational expenses, delivery expenses, new stuff that you need to buy for your business on a day-to-day basis. This stuff is really known as working capital. Working capital is a requirement for all companies, I would say, whether it's an SME, MNC, anything as such. However, SMEs specifically tend to struggle with working capital management because they simply have already invested so much money into setting up their business, getting a bank account, getting the visas for their employees. So it's kind of, a no-brainer that SMEs will struggle with working capital management. So one of the things that is very much into the UAE banks is that the banks are already aware of this. And for this specifically, there are overdraft facilities and short-term loans that SMEs can indulge in order to make their working capital management easier. One example that I can give you is ADCB's Biz loan. It's a short-term loan that evaluates your company profile, and they give you a certain amount based on the evolution of your company. The next thing is trade finance services that are provided by banks. So let's say, for example, your company is dealing with a lot of import and export into a multitude of countries. You're dealing in the international business. However, you don't have the liquidity to make the payments now, or your supplier or customer wants to have the trade finance facilities on your behalf. This type of thing is also very much accommodated for SMEs in the UAE. A lot of banks these days are providing trade finance facilities such as bank guarantee, letter of credit, BCs as well. So a lot of the banks, all banks actually, I'd like to correct myself, all banks in the UAE are providing such facilities, and all you need to do is to contact your specific bank to see what your business is eligible for. Another thing that I would say is a very much um, a query that I get often, a question that a lot of my clients ask. What is the difference between traditional banking and digital banking and how it can affect my business? So I would like to say, in the shortest possible answer, digital banking for SMEs is a really good option in the beginning. Let's say, for example, your turnover does not match the eligibility for a lot of the banks. You can opt for digital banks such as Vio, or you can also opt for digital platforms such as Mashrik NeoBiz in order to make sure that your business has a working bank account at the least possible turnover or the least possible hold of the business money. So these type of digital banking solutions are really accessible for SMEs and are actually encouraged for SMEs to go through because it really does make, I would say, managing your finances a lot easier for you. Another thing that is a lot of banks provide for businesses is business credit cards. Now, not a lot of people are aware of this, to be honest, because it's not a very marketed product. Um, Normally, when we think of credit cards, this comes under retail banking. However, these type of products are also available for businesses. You just need to have the right knowledge as to how to approach it. So the business credit cards are being offered by a lot of the banks. FAB, First Abu Dhabi Bank, would be one of the first banks that comes to my mind, and they actually provide a business credit card with a certain limit depending on your performance with the bank, depending on the transactions that you have done with the bank, and it will really help you to again manage your short-term expenses, pay off your debtors easily, and to reduce the time period for receivables turnover. So if you're struggling with working capital management, you're struggling with how exactly to manage your funds or to reduce the time period for receivables turnover or payables turnover, it really would help your business to indulge in a business credit card to, again, make your life a little bit easier. Another thing that a lot of people, I would say, are not aware of would be the banking advisory solutions provided by banks. You really need to understand that banks themselves are not just financial institutions. They are also companies the same as yours. However, they have a lot more expertise on the financial edge and financial management to enthrow to you. So this type of thing, a lot of the clients don't really approach banks for. However, a quick reminder that all banks provide financial advisory services. This might come at a cost, or if you're a premium customer, this will be indulged into you by your RM. And this would really help you, again, to make sure that your finances are in check, really making sure with the VAT and corporate tax filings upcoming that your records are completely clear and that you need to have a crystal clear approach to how exactly you are going to manage your finances. Furthermore, I would say, since I deal with business setup as well, a lot of the customers that come to me, they ask me, are there any funds? Are there any grants given to SMEs? Are there any subsidiaries given to SMEs? Yes and no at the same time. There is an initiative upcoming, and this is going to be very much included for all types of expatriates, all types of local entrepreneurs as well. It's called the Khalifa Fund for Economic Development. Now, this type of fund will be able to grant SMEs loans and overdraft facilities again to make sure that your business is up to date regarding it. So these are some of the points. Something that I would just like to add additionally is if your business is looking for Islamic financing, if you are specifically looking for a bank that is Sharia compliant, or you want products that are Sharia compliant, these type of things are going to be available with all Islamic banks. So off the top of my head, Emirates Islamic Bank, Dubai Islamic Bank, Abu Dhabi Islamic Bank, these type of banks will be more than willing to be able to assist you with Islamic banking products such as Murabaha or Mushakara. These type of products will be available through Islamic banking banks. So these were some of the points, and of course, you can let us know as well if you have any further questions regarding your SME, regarding how to manage your finances and what would be the best solution for you. You can contact us at Tangard. We are available on all social media. We go live 3 times a week, so you can catch us again on Monday, and we will be more than happy to assist you with your financial needs. Thank you so much for joining us, and I will see you again next week. Thank you.